Right. Restream has a new feature. So I am going to go. Facebook. Well, I don't know what's going on with my Facebook connection. That's 2 days in a row. I don't see it in the group. I see it on my personal page there. So I just dropped a link in the chat from my personal page and from in YouTube, and it if you link to that, if you go and you give permissions to that, then your picture will show up in my chat in Restream. The way that I understand it, it's like if you've ever been in one of the calls with StreamYard, and you have to do the you have to give the permission so that it's not Facebook user or YouTube user. It's the speakers can see your name and your photo. It just makes it more personal, and it lets me be in one place and see all the comments versus yes, woohoo, and see all the comments versus having to have all the different things open. At least that's how I'm supposed how I understand it. So we'll see what happens. But Tom, happy Taco Tuesday. Good morning. Thanks for coming. I told you guys when I started this whole thing that I was not going to change the way. All right, for starters, hang on. Can you guys hear my dogs playing? I don't think you can hear my dogs playing. If they get obnoxiously loud, then let me know and I'll shut my door. Okay, great. Tom, thank you. I appreciate that. So if I don't see your comment pop up, I am literally only watching from Restream. So this will make it so much easier on me to make sure that I get everybody's post. And I think that I can just post here. We are going to find out. I'm hung up. Why am I hung up? I'm frozen. I don't like that. Oh, okay. So all right. It looks like I'm having issues with the Facebook one because of something to do with bit rate, and that my bit rate is set too high. My personal stream is definitely lagging behind more than normal. Okay, it looks like everything is going smoothly on YouTube. So I'm the video is frozen in my Restream account, but I'm just I'm just gonna go with it and see if hopefully. Okay, it's back now. I don't know how to change. I don't think I can change my. Sorry, guys and gals, I am having some technical difficulties. And just bear with me for just a minute and we will. Why is this not? I don't know why the bit rate is so high. I didn't change it. Oh, is it in my, oh, is it in here? My bit rate? Is that where it is? No, 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 no. No. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. It is what it is. It doesn't, it's not going to Facebook. I'm so sorry. But I'll figure it out today and have it fixed for tomorrow. So I told you guys when I started this thing that I was not going to change how I ate. And I'm not. Sunday I made a nice big pot of chili because it's cold and I like chili. I really like chili. I don't eat near the fiber that I should probably be eating, and that I'm sure contributes to my gut issues. So I ate a small bowl of chili on Sunday, and then last night I ate a healthy bowl of chili. I had my cheese and my sour cream on it. I was chowing. It was so good. And until my belly started blowing up, and it wasn't so good for me. But it took longer for my belly to blow up, and it didn't blow up as badly as it has in the past. So I know that the new stuff that I started taking is definitely helping considerably. And I'm thrilled about that. I did this morning because I was so extremely bloated. I did this morning take one of my betaine HCLs, and it is helping move things, it's helping to take the pressure off of my belly this morning. So I'm thrilled about that. I woke up super early this morning, like 2:30, 2:40, something like that. I got up for a while. I wasn't feeling great. So I drank a whole bottle of water. I drank a whole bottle of water before I had a cup of coffee. I wasn't feeling great. It was probably all the water. And I went and laid back down and snuggled up with the puppies, and we slept for a couple hours, and then the water hit me and I got up and still felt bad. So I went and got in the shower. When I got in the shower, I did my stretches, and I have to tell you that my stretches are working, because I was able to, even with my belly bloated, I was able to touch the floor flat palmed this morning. My back isn't completely straight, but I was able to bend over and touch the floor flat palm this morning. So I'm definitely improving. I'm seeing improvement every day. I'm thrilled about that. I did some of the ski ones that I was talking about yesterday, which so I'll try and see if you can see. So it's just kind of squatting like this, so that you can kind of round your back over a little bit, and then bend over to touch your toes, and then you kind of come back in a squatting position, and then you can stand up and pull your shoulders back. You pull your shoulders back, stretch your arms back behind you. So these are just a few of the things that I'm starting out with, because I've been very sedentary for several years now. It's like, I don't really want to hike anymore. I don't want to do a whole lot. My doctor told me my vitamin D is down, and it's probably because I'm sitting in this box most of the time with and not getting very much sun. So there's that. So, I don't want to overdo it. I've also been sick. Again, I don't want to overdo it. I want this to be lasting change. Like 2024, it for me is all about lasting change. And it's for everything. It's for every aspect of my life. So it's for my physical health, it's for my mental health, it's for my business, it's for my family, it's my career, my everything, right? It's about making small steps that can become consistent things that make big differences down the road, and letting that snowball. And this in and of itself, this coming in here and being accountable with you guys during the week, already I see change for me, right? I see that I'm making sure that I'm doing the things that I'm telling you guys that I'm going to do. And I'm finding things that I can add in to this call. Like yesterday, I mean, it was impromptu, but somebody jumped in the Zoom and they asked a bunch of questions. And I know that I can refer people back to that call for yesterday that are struggling right now, trying to figure out what they need to do to get all their 2023 stuff done that they didn't have done, that they hadn't been doing all of last year. Oh my goodness. So Renee called me this morning. You guys that have been around and watching me for a little bit know who Renee is. Mommy hasn't showered. She's awesome. She's a great friend. And I really appreciate the relationship that we have. I told her this morning, I said, I need to hire you for my coach, to be my coach. I was talking about a situation that I have, and she made a statement, and I'm going to try to repeat what she said. But she made a statement, and the people that I want to help are, the people that are small business and have, struggled, maybe single moms or single dads, and all the people in the bucket that want to better their lives and don't know how, and they want to make the difference for themselves, for their family, and for others. So people that are where I was, people that are where I am, and people that have been there and have moved, and are further along. I want to help all of these people do better, be better, understand their finances. And she made a statement that the person that I'm considering taking on as a client, that they're in the same situation, they're just further along, right? They just have they make more money, they have more money coming through their business, and it might require me having to leave my house on occasion, at least in the beginning. And I wasn't really sure that, hey, Renee, I wasn't really sure that I wanted to do that. But the way that she put it just really, really spoke to my heart. And she's like, it'll be a great testimony in my own journey, in my own story, to help people to understand that you don't want to get to this further point without having made all these small steps that I try and teach you guys about all the time, like in all of my calls and all of my posts and all of the training. I'm trying to teach you guys to put things in place now, like in the beginning. When you're making $100 a month, when you're making $10 a month, put these things in place before you get started, so that you don't have these issues where it's now 2024 and you haven't done any of your bookkeeping, where it's now 2024 and you haven't done bookkeeping, or you haven't done your taxes for 5 or 6 years, or something in between. I'm here. Utilize me. I mean, yes, there's a monetary exchange, obviously. We're all here to better ourselves, better our finances, better our family. But the mental real estate that you will free up by getting that crap off of your plate, and the lower you're going to make your tax bill by doing it on time, your finances are going to be better. Your health is going to be better because you're not going to be having that hanging over your head. Your mental health is going to be better. Your physical health is going to be better, because mental stress causes physical problems. So talking with Renee this morning, hearing her say that stuff, I was literally like bouncing in my kitchen this morning while my dogs were eating breakfast. It just spoke to me in a way that it was just super, super important to me. I wonder if I can find, there was a post made yesterday. And I commented on the post because what she said in it was what I was trying to say in my call yesterday. I tend to get a little, well, not a little, I tend to get very blunt sometimes, and sometimes y'all may take me the wrong way or think that I'm being mean, and I am in no way being mean. I'm not, I can intentionally be mean, but I'm not being mean when I'm trying to be mama bear and strict and make you guys do the things that you're supposed to be doing. Oh my goodness. Where is this post? I really, really, really want to see this post. So go back this way. You do. Okay, that ain't it. Must be in here. Oh, I remember now. I remember now. Here we go. All right. So she said, I just found this. I don't know how she popped up in my feed and I started following her, right? Hi, Brandy. Good morning. So this person is Amanda Rose, and she made a post on her page yesterday and says, part of what she said was, and with great power comes great responsibility. As a leader, I know it's my core responsibility to lead by example. That's what I'm trying to do here. She was just very eloquent the way that she put this. So I put in the post in the comment that I was going to, call her out in my call this morning. She says, that means I must continue to grow. That means I need to be self-aware and always think before I act. Okay, I'm not really good at that one. That means treating others with kindness, love, and compassion. That means being emotionally intelligent. I'm working on that one. That means setting and honoring boundaries. I'm horrible at that one. I can set them, but I don't honor my own. I don't make people respect my own. So that's something I have to work on this year. And something that I want to help you guys work on too, right? That means treating others as I desire to be treated. That means diplomacy. Leadership is a skill that requires constant refinement and practice. That is why I prioritize personal growth and development. Hey, Joey, that's enough. He doesn't want to be messed with anymore. Go. Come on, leave him alone. I'm sure you guys heard that one. This is why I heal my trauma and baggage shouldn't impact anyone else. That's huge, right? And then she goes on to say, I frequently trigger people unintentionally. I always want everyone to feel loved, valid, heard, and seen. That was what really, really, really connected with what I was trying to say yesterday. I went on to comments on that. And I bought a bunch of her classes yesterday. This Amanda Rose, she's got some classes and courses, and I bought a bunch of that stuff to help me work on me. And then in learning to work on me, I can give you guys pointers and things like that as well. But I told someone last night that I bought the classes because I love what I do. I must keep improving myself. And this is what I wrote. The statements that Amanda said that hit home the most. This is why I heal my trauma and baggage shouldn't impact anyone else, to which I add in a negative way. I absolutely feel that my own trauma and baggage can help me help someone else. Then I always want everyone to feel loved, valid, heard, and seen. That I said as much yesterday morning in my live, but I think in this morning's live, I'm going to say it again. My message, I will hold your hand. I will walk you through it. I still expect you to take initiative, to use the tools I've provided, and to respect my time. Don't be surprised if I reference you, talking to Amanda. But that's the message that I want to get across to you, is that I am here. I will hold your hand. I will walk you through it. Some of us are friends. Some of us, it's a business relationship. For whatever reason, we have found each other in this corner of cyberspace, from my home to yours. from my life to yours, we're here to connect with each other for a reason. And some of us have multiple reasons, some of us have very singular reasons. And whatever those reasons are, I appreciate each of you. I thank you for walking with me. And I hope that I can help make a difference for the better in your life. All right. So, shoo. That's whew, let me see. What do we got going on over here? Oh, I've got comments. All right. Okay, so restream, because of the streaming problem, I'm not getting all the comments. So Nancy says blunt is good. Renee says, yay, glad I could reach you. Nancy said, so true. Hey, so thank you guys so much for hopping on and commenting and being with me this morning. Brandy says, I love this. I appreciate this. We are new to Southern Maryland. I found you through daily refinement and have really enjoyed learning from you. That's right. Like, girl, we got to get together. I forgot already. See, you gotta have to stay on top of that if we want to go, like, grab a coffee. I'm surprised nobody has commented on the fact that I flipped my screen. So it's going to take me a little bit of getting used to, but you can now read the things that are behind me. I was thinking that I might want to get like a sign or something and put here that can be read like with my business name or something. I don't know, something fun. But in order to do that, I had to not mirror my screen. And you're used to looking at yourself in a mirror. So you're used to when you have to move your hand one way or another, you move the way the thing actually is. And now I'm moving opposite. So let's see. So the chat would be over here. I think. I don't know. Anyway, if you see me trying to figure out the whole not mirrored image thing, that's why. Wilson, get out of that box. That's not for you. Oh, I see a Joey tail. No, that was a Wilson tail, a Joey tail. I don't know. It was one of their tails. Brandy, shoot me a message so that we can at least try and make a plan to get together. I mean, to have a group member that's so close is pretty cool to me. All right, so what else we got? Awesome, great. So my stretching is paying off. The supplements I'm taking are paying off. I absolutely must drink more water because I feel like that is why fiber, aka beans, do me so badly. But I'm gonna keep taking the supplements and keep keeping a journal about it and stuff like that, and then we'll go from there. I'm not seeing many tax questions or any tax questions this morning, or bookkeeping or whatever. Let's see. I have If you are a paid member, we have the call tomorrow at noon Eastern time. We'll have a call tomorrow, noon Eastern time. If you're a paid member, you still have time to get in on that. It runs the 30 days. So if you basically you would get in now and you would, get all of a whole set of calls, right? Before you had to pay again. So it doesn't renew on the first. That's what I was trying to say. It doesn't renew on the first. It renews every 30 days. And that's $25. And then you also have access, if you're in the paid membership group, to the Zoom that is a co-working chat water cooler type thing. So the members can log into there and, connect or use it to connect with each other. It'll be, it'll be better further down the road, but I mean, it's there now. Let's see. Tony Robbins has a thing starting Thursday, Friday, Saturday, from 2 to 5. It's a free thing. I posted it on my page and in the group. Let's see. This week I have my call in text group. So if you are in text group, I will see you in the call at 1 o'clock Eastern time in the Zoom room. And I'm going to work on getting the checklist out to tax clients. And I think I'm just going to make one that is kind of an in general checklist that I can put out and put in the group, so that even if you're using somebody else or you're doing it yourself, I always want you to have all of your things together before you start working in the software. Okay. If you have everything together in front of you, then you know what, you'll have everything and you can methodically go through the forms instead of skipping around. Don't skip around. If you skip around, something's going to get missed or double counted or screwed up. So don't skip around. If you're going to do it yourself, and I highly suggest that you do attempt to do it yourself, because I want you to learn. Even if you just go to the IRS and download the papers and do it on paper by hand, that would be huge. The knowledge that you gain by working on it by hand, by filling out the papers, will just help you be a better business owner, be better financially responsible for your business, your family, in general. And you'll be better able to talk to your tax preparer, your accountant, your bookkeeper, all of the people, to make sure that you get all of the things that you are eligible to get. And maybe you have something that you think you're eligible for and you need to discuss with whoever that person or the people are in your life, right? These are ways that you can figure it out. And my whole, I don't want you to be scared of the IRS. I don't want you to be scared of the numbers. If you have questions, hit me up in these lives, hit me up in the Facebook group, schedule a one-to-one. Okay. I'm probably going to almost have to turn off my messenger within the next 8 days. Okay. So I won't be able to answer questions in Messenger unless it's I'm working on your taxes or we have a scheduled meeting. Then once February 1st rolls around, I'm going to be very, very, I'm going to have to be very diligent with my time. In order to have any personal time at all, I'm going to have to be very, very diligent, very, very careful with my time. And I'm going to have to learn the whole boundary thing and keeping boundaries. And that means with myself as well as with all of you and with my puppies and with my husband and stuff. So that's why I have decided to, I will do taxes February and March. When that schedule fills up, it fills up. Anybody else that wants to utilize my services will have to file an extension. And we'll get them done before October. All right, well, since I'm not really seeing any other two. Okay, so Nancy says, I want to hire my niece to source for me, would like to talk to you about how to pay her. Absolutely. Let's do that. I saw your post in the group. She lives in the city, and I mean, a 1099 it would be perfect. I suggest it's a per piece. I suggest that you Joey, stop it, buddy. Quit licking Wilson's face. I suggest that you give her a list of brands, give her parameters for the brands, talk about sizes, show her how to look the things up. You can have her be you can give her access to your eBay without giving her access to all of your eBay, and that can give her access to Terapeak. So you can teach her how to look some of the stuff up through Terapeak and through just a regular eBay search, so that she actually gets her Rolodex rolling based on the things that you want. And then oh, awesome, I'm gonna start her at the bins. Perfect, right? So she just needs parameters and then a way to be able to search the stuff, and she's gonna have to learn to search the stuff. Zip code call. I mean, I know that has worked well for people in my area, and I would expect in your particular area, Nancy, it didn't work for me. I had to use the zip code away from where I'm at, like where I went sourcing, and it didn't seem to work well for me. But I know it works great for a lot of people. On that note, that's also why I sell bras, because I've never been good at brands and remembering all that stuff. So I did niche down to just bras so that I could because it's like shoes, most of them have a name or a model number, and then like the work is done. All I have to do is take the pictures, look it up, plug it in, move on. So while most of them are not very high value, it's definitely you can do a lot of them. Like I can fairly easily do 105 listings start to finish in a day. Or I could. I mean, the photos now really are bothering my eyes, and so I haven't been taking any photos. and I am shrinking my store. So I haven't listed anything new since before Christmas. I backed my store down to not the $5 a month one, but the $22 a month one, from the $60 a month one, and I'm slowly shrinking my store. I went from 1,800 plus items down to just below 1,400 now. And I'm enjoying it. I'm still getting solid sales every day. I'm taking my oldest items. I'm ending 50 of them once or twice a week. I'll end 50 of my oldest items, and I go through, I look at the pricing, I look at the titles. Most of these items at this point are all the right way. Everything is there correctly. But I'm actually raising the prices and getting better sell-through, and I'm getting better offers. So I had items that I had listed for 10 and people were offering 5 and 6. I went and took all the $10, well, I'm taking all the $10 items and I'm raising them to $12.97, and then that puts them on sale automatically at 20% off. And the offers that I'm getting are like 8 to 10, where the $10 item was on sale for 8 and I was getting a lower than that. So at least now I'm getting, $8 to $10 on those items now instead. So I'm selling. I'm still selling because I was only listing like 5 to 7 a day anyway. And I'm still selling, on average 5 a day. So it's working for me. The items are staying fresh in my store. They're selling out. I'm shrinking my inventory. I'm just trying to decide what I'm going to do, since the photos bother my eyes so bad. I either am going to have to learn to take photos with some kind of glasses on, which I've tried, and it's hard because I take the photos and then I sit down to list from the photos, but I remember what the color really looked like from taking the photos. And when I'm taking the photos, if the camera doesn't pick up the photo quite right, then I don't know it if I'm wearing those glasses because they've got the tint in them. So I just don't feel comfortable doing that. So I don't know. Well, I'll figure something out. I'll either have to, or I will just quit selling bras. Maybe I'll go back to, just jewelry. I still have jewelry in my store. I don't know. I got to figure out maybe if I was just doing jewelry, it would have better sell through. I'm not really sure what to do about the jewelry, but I have a whole lot that's yet unlisted, and most of it is I've gotten rid of most of the things that weren't earrings. So most of what I have left is earrings. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I think I have rambled on enough here this morning, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Let me know what you're doing. Are you stretching? Are you walking? Are you having meditation? Are you doing some yoga? What are you doing for your self, for your personal, physical, and mental self that takes care of you? Always take time for you. Okay? You can't feed somebody else unless you are feeding yourself. when in an accident, an airplane, they tell the parents, you put the mask on yourself. You give yourself the oxygen before you give it to your child. I know it seems counterintuitive, but you can't take care of that child if you are not taking care of yourself, right? So we have to take care of ourselves before we can take care of the people that we love. Nancy is doing a walking in place routine, her and hubby. That's fantastic. I keep seeing those on YouTube. I haven't really tried one yet, but I might do that. I might add that in, one day a week or something and see what it is. I mean, it's seems pretty cool because you don't need much room. You don't need anything other than yourself and a spot in the floor. So I could literally do that right in front of myself. Nancy, did you read my post that I've got a new MacBook coming? Oh, new to me. So I'm super excited to get that in and maybe work with you a little bit on the things that I need to teach people. So I look forward to maybe doing some of that. Maybe we can, have a maybe we can do a live one day where it's us us older gals, older girls, talking Macs, talking Apple products and how to use them. Awesome. Cindy, Circle 4 Wavelet, Cindy Donahue, she also has a Mac and she's learning to use it. Maybe we'll all sit down and play with our Macs one day just in a live chat and see what happens. I bet you, I mean, even if we just got in a private, Zoom room and just played and stuff, I'm sure we would all learn a bunch of stuff. So maybe we can do that too. I think it would be fun. And also it would, maybe get somebody's creative juices flowing about different side hustles they could do. Oh, speaking of side hustles, Sarah Sarrazin, also known as Sarah Deals, she tagged me in a post yesterday. It's super, super silly, but we have a video podcast coming to you guys where we're going to talk about side hustles and then the tax and bookkeeping implications of the side hustles. So it's going to go on her YouTube channel, half of it, and then half of it will be on my YouTube channel. So I look forward to having you guys join in. We're going to have interviews with people doing different side hustles. So, whatever it is that you do, if this is something that sounds like you might want to get involved with and come on the channel, then we've got a calendar link that you can set up the time that you want to do. It's going to be a one video, live mostly a week. Pretty sure we're doing Tuesdays at noon Eastern. So if we have to pre-record, we can always pre-record and then do watch parties. There's that. Passive income strategies. Absolutely. Passive income is a huge part of things that I am working on learning and getting out to you guys this year. I've got big plans for 2024. I'm glad it's just January. All right. That being said, I love you all. I'm here for you. I appreciate each one of you, and I will see you tomorrow morning. Have a great day.